think they just needed a retrial. Shit. I think they just needed a retrial. Come on. I think they just needed a retrial. Oh, fuck it. Where he was given the death penalty. I think he just needed a retrial. Where he was given the... Fuck's sake. Where he was given the death penalty by the judge. Oh, don't you start. I think he was the... Oh, shit. I think they needed a retrial. Oh, shit. I think they decided they needed a retry. Fuck's sake. I think they needed a retrial when the judge decided to give him a death sentence. For fuck's sake. The death sentence. The death penalty. I think they just wanted a retrial. Needed. I think they just needed a retrial and the judge decided, oh, fuck's sake. Fuck. I think they just decided to... Oh, man. I think they needed a retrial where he was given the death penalty by the judge. I didn't see that bit. I only saw the trial the week before as the... I think they needed a retrial where he was given the death penalty by... Messed up. And the TV movie is not a theatrical movie. No. And the movie is not... Shit. The movie is not theatrical. And K9 and Company... And K9 and Company... Sorry. And K9 Timequake out in cinemas later this year, hopefully. So, for Doctor Who back in 2000. So, if I was hired to make a Doctor Who movie, this is how I would do it, in a way. So, if I was hired to make a Doctor Who movie, I'd write... E.g. if this movie came out in 2020, it would become like Mark Gatiss or Robert Schumann. Maybe I should just hire Gaiman and Sherman. They obviously write the better story. Maybe I should just hire Gaiman and Sherman. No, Sherman. Maybe I should... Now, a good script... Now, a good script is one thing, but without a director, a film could fall apart. Now, a good script is one thing, but without a director... Shit! Now, a good script is one thing, but without a director keeping the film together, it would fall apart. A good script is one thing, but without a director keeping the film together, it would fall apart. A good script is one thing, but with a my second and third choice, it would... Although, to be honest, he would be my first choice if Although, to be honest, he would be my third choice if Yates still won. But if Yates... To be honest, he would be my preferred choice. But because they... To be honest, he would be my... To To be honest, he would be my preferred choice, but because David Yates... oh, for God's sake. You have to sound professional, you fucking idiot. Because David Yates... said he wanted... But because David Yates said he wanted to do it only a few years ago, he's dead. Okay. Then still, third choice would be Peter Jackson. And both have spectacular directional visions. All three directors would bring their own takes onto but each one has similar, but each one's has. So maybe a feature film might just be it. So maybe him directing a feature film might be a So maybe him. If all else fails, I'll direct. Of course, there are other directors, but if all else fails, I can always direct the film. I've already done a Doctor Who related feature-length movie. Damn it. Of course there are other directors out there. But if all else fails, I could direct a Doctor Who movie. I've already directed a feature-length film that, dare I say, has Doctor Who related themes into it. Damn it. I think we'll do it 2 segments at a time and then just... You are able to see me, aren't you? And other stuff. Assistant directors, which are like directors, but... No, so first unit, second unit. Unless the main director does the first unit, but... Production assistants. I've been a bit of... Not the type of models. There are hundreds of thousands of jobs in the movie industry, and I hope... If I would find more jobs, then we would be here forever. And I'd... If I did find several other... If I did find a list of every single job, then we'd be here forever, and I'd be going on and on and on and on, never knowing when we're gonna wake up in the morning. Apologies, that was the class theme tune. Oh, you. Sorry about that. That was the class theme tune. It's been cancelled, the show now. Onwards. Apologies for any sound in the background, by the way. Number 4. That is 4. The music score. A great music score is important, but not critical. What is important is that you have to come up with making a movie for us. Oh boy. Now, having a great music score. So they or Murray will either need to do. So either they or Murray or both could possibly do the film. Personally, I'd like to see John Day whilst I was defeating the Mastermind. Or could be then it would make sense for Jeff Debney to come back. If we get Spielberg to Number 5, the cast and crew. The characters are the most What?
Bye, don't bite too much.
Bye. And getting the right care. A bad actor can potentially ruin a good film, or maybe a bad film can ruin a great actor. Everybody in Batman and Robin. Or maybe a bad film may ruin a great character actor. Or maybe a bad film can ruin a great character or actor. Batman and Robin and everybody in it. No. Debatably apart, pretty much everybody. Or maybe a bad film can ruin a great character or actor. Oh, sodding hell. Is this top floor to Sound Central? Or alternatively, Navy! Hang on. Now, struggle to cast an actor or actress if you want diversity backlashes. Or actress if you want diversity slash... God, for fuck's sake. Or actress if you want diversity slash backslash chat. Oh, why can't I speak properly? Alternatively, it could play... Sorry. I'm hoping for Debney's return. This could be an... I'm hoping for Debney's return. Here's a task. Here's a task for you, Whoniversals fans. I'll throw my own hat. Is it Paul McGann? I'll throw my own hat. Or the Paul McGann spin-off that fans want. As a mentor slash ally of the Doctor or friend. As an ally or friend of the Doctor slash proves. The film's main target will be Doctor Who audiences of all ages. Of course, the certification depends on what the film contains, so it could be a PG, it could be a 12A, due to the amount of violence, etc. No. The film's main target audience is Doctor Who fans, and of all, if not most ages, depending on the certification, of course, though some audiences might not get to see it if it's... The film's main target audience is for Doctor Who fans of all, if not most, ages. Please note that the certification of the film may restrict some audiences to watch it, but I don't think it'd be any higher than a 12A. It's probably going to be PG 12A. So you probably could get most, if not all, audiences in to see it, although under 12s would have to be accompanied by an adult of 18 years and over if it's a 12A. And PG, the same, except... Actually, what is the difference between PG and 12A, except the 12A is 12 films but being shown to 12A... Except the 12A is being shown to PG audiences despite the film being 12. Or would be 12 on DVD and video, and Blu-ray, etc. Yeah, there isn't really much of a difference between PG and 12A, except the 12A is basically a 12, except that the... So yeah, there isn't really a difference between PG and 12A, apart from the fact that 12As are 12s being allowed to be shown to under 12s, so long as they have an adult guidance, which is basically PG, except those films are closer to be suitable to do... Except those films are more suitable to the to the under 12 or except those films are closer to being bollocks. Not bollocks. Except those films are closer to being suitable for the age group, 7, 8 to 12, than a 12A, which 10 and 11 maybe, depending on some 12A films. I mean, some 12A films are 12 exactly or 13. Yeah. The Doctor Who one should be okay at 12A or PG, I'm sure it'll be fine. going back to the audience, it's Doctor Who. Who doesn't love Doctor Who? Apart from Hillary Clinton. But she's not Donald Trump, so I still think she would have been a better president, even though she doesn't love Doctor Who. Even though she doesn't like Doctor Who, but putting that aside, Donald Trump is a weaker president. Donald Trump was the weaker choice. Yep, and well, nothing good's happened so far apart from him supporting Japan. Yeah, nothing good has come out of that just yet, apart from America supporting Japan whilst they were being threatened by North Korea. But apart from that, we haven't had much change, and it feels like we're going backwards in the political and social standpoint in the world instead of moving forwards like we were trying to do after the Cold War. Yeah, the world seems to want to go back towards the times where we were more hating people, despite a lot of us saying we should be more accepting, even more so than the last year. So we're kind of at a stuck middle ground, trying to go one way and the other. It's a mess. The world's a mess. And it all happened last year, by the way. It messed itself up last year. Well done. Back to film and fiction and Doctor Who, and we're actually nearly finished. No, we are finished. I'm finished. That's it. I just need to say thank you for watching. Oh, I'm going to have such a big blooper reel. Somehow I don't think you have. Oh well, until next time, till next time, folks, so long for now. May the TARDIS be with you. I basically just said the exact same thing just a second ago. Right, the second one's of that is going to be a blooper. Right, just have it sing. And now I have a... It's gone. It's gone. It's not even Series 1 anymore, it's just class. I'm not actually upset about it, just really disappointed in the fact that we had that final cliffhanger, final cliffhangers. It's okay, I'm not really upset, but very disappointed. Doesn't even have that very good cover up. Disc art, not cover up, disc art. Worse than Power of the Daleks' ones, honestly. Yep. It's gone. It's gone. Or at least, so I've been told. Now we'll never find out what happens next. What happens with the angel. Now we'll never know what will happen with the Now we'll never know what will happen with the Weeping Angels or April and Rokan. Now we'll never know what happens with the Weeping Angels or April in what's his name? Karanicus' body. Honestly. The BBC cancelled it too soon. Same for Torchwood. Because they had something at the end of Series 4 and they wouldn't have a Series 5. Well, they were probably hoping at least. And that never got resolved. So, does the BBC like ending shows before they actually get to resolve each other? Not Merlin. Atlantis didn't get to do a Series 3 and they thought they were going to get one. Bloody hell, and claimed that they cancelled Atlantis because they wanted more new stuff. Well, what new stuff? Maybe a Taboo programme, but they don't seem to be doing anything proper except on Sunday nights, I suppose. So, yeah, cancelled Atlantis for no good reason. And they've cancelled Class because they cocked it up. Not the people making Class, the BBC. Oh god, I'm doing this stupidly.
So Nick, how come the mastermind was sentenced to death in your last video when it had already been established that he'd been given a beforehand? Ah yes, he'd been given a sentence. I've heard those are the worst ones. That's just why you should stay in school, kids. Don't get blah. Oh, trains! I was recording with the cap closed. How stupid am I? Just Just what even is my life? Fair enough. I've there. Thanks. Bye. Yeah, sorry.